him, and I was like one of the few that actually... Oh, now we're recording? Buckets! Welcome to the podcast, everyone. I'm Jose Cuervo.
And I'm Jackie Chan, apparently. No, finish what you were saying, though.
Famous JC. Well, we got to catch the people up. Like, we're literally in the middle when you started recording this. Thank you for doing that, by the way.
Just keep going, do what you're doing.
Well, we'll catch them up to speed. So, I did a class project back in, like, 3rd or 4th grade.
It was for a class project that you wrote?
I just said that. Were you not listening?
No. I was starting the podcast.
Any dick. So, I was in class, and we had a project. We had to, like, write a celebrity, and I chose Jackie Chan. And wasn't in karate, wasn't involved with any of that. I just legitimately liked the guy.
As a 3rd grader, I don't feel like you should be able to contact celebrities and write them letters.
Doesn't
that feel a little rapey?
Well, that was back in the 90s.
A little pedophile-y?
It was definitely a different time.
Jackie
The 90s?
Chan, don't come at him like that.
You can't...
That's fair enough, dude. Jackie Chan's a good dude. I don't think Jackie Chan would touch you given the opportunity.
So that's actually our mechanic.
Jake the Snake.
No, his name's actually Clitoris Bitterus. And
CB, as we call him.
Yeah, CB. And
This is stupid.
That's why all of our listeners tune in, because we're stupid. Pay attention, Jake.
So before we get too derailed,
Becky, you were in our podcast last time.
Why?
We were
Well, now
talking
you're in
about
it again.
We were talking about how you taught me about Crank.
I told you about what?
Crank. The movie Crank with Jason Statham.
Such a good movie.
We were talking about that on the podcast last night, and I was like, he's like, who told you about that? And I was like, Becky. And he's like, of course it was Becky.
we need to finish our thoughts before we get on to new things.
Okay, go ahead. Finish your thoughts.
Jackie Chan wrote me back. It was very cool. The end. New topic.
What a waste of time. What a waste of a
You
clap.
gotta wrap things up. Can't
Wait,
leave
no,
the
wait,
people
no,
hanging.
stop. Okay, Jackie Chan wrote you back. What
Yes.
did Jackie Chan say?
I honestly can't remember. It was something along the lines of, okay, Becky, you can go back and be a pit crew worker if you want. You're more than welcome. Yeah, man.
Oh, we live right now?
Yeah. We just told you that when we told your name, Clitoris Bitterus.
How's
I get
that
back
mic?
to work.
Mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Shut up.
You'll hear it faintly in the background for sure.
So he wrote me back, and it was just kind of like, it was definitely a handwritten note, though. It wasn't printed. Like, computers weren't really used. So I could definitely tell it was authentic just because of how it was written and how it was worded. It was very kind of like broken English. As he was writing it, like, you know how, have you ever seen like somebody write in Chinese, like even just on
I have no
Facebook
Chinese
or-
friends.
Well, have you ever seen it like online, like any photos?
I've
of,
never
like-
even seen a Chinese
Have
person.
you ever watched
Really?
Mulan?
Yeah, that's a
I
good
love
one.
Mulan. What does that have to do with the situation?
I'm saying, like,
Right.
you know how,
Well, not Chinese,
how
they're
the
Japanese.
character...
It doesn't matter. They're still the same characters.
I honestly
mean,
don't.
different
I
characters,
don't
but-
100% know
You're
that they're
making
Japanese.
this way more difficult than
Yeah,
it
you
needs
are.
to be. So, you know what I'm saying. You're being a dick.
What are you running from? Is there something back there that we should be worried about?
They can't see what you're...
Oh my gosh! Guys, get inside!
You gotta tell the listeners what we're doing. They
Oh,
can't
there's
see.
2 girls running by, and I said, what are you running from? Because anytime people are running, they're obviously running from something. Running is not a recreational thing that you should be doing.
Again, we're getting into new topics before we've wrapped up the other
And
one.
we literally had a tornado 3 days ago.
Exactly.
Can
Go
I
ahead.
finish this?
Well,
You want
we-
to know about Jackie Chan?
You said you don't know what he wrote.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay.
But I just want to be like, and that's the end. And now we've moved on.
Why is there a reason why you didn't keep the note? Did you not think it
I was in
authentic?
3rd grade. No, I definitely knew it was authentic, and I was like super proud of it. I almost think it might. I might have to go back and ask Mom if she like saved it. Like,
You
I
should
don't
check
know.
the wall that you beat the shit out of in your mom's house, somewhere in that basement.
Yeah, I did do that. I
Did
practiced a lot.
Dude, that was like, it was cool because like there's a level of dedication that is shown in that. Also, rude, Kyle.
Yeah.
What did the drywall ever do to you?
First of all, it's not drywall, and I was not drinking Monsters.
Yo, seriously, I saw a one today that said, it's like, Kyle, there's a monster under my bed. And then it's a picture of the guy looking under the bed. He goes, sweet, thanks, bro. And it's just a monster sitting there.
That's like my new
like
favorite.
literally a monster sitting there.
So
And
I
thought that was
think we need
hysterical.
to like. This is like the one thing that we should have as like a main segment.
If you
in
hear
our
that sound in the
podcast.
background, that's our horse barking at everybody for attention.
I feel
sorry
like we
about
need
that.
to have like one thing that's like a solid thing in the podcast. I think we have to do like meme of the week or something like
A
that.
meme of the week where
So
we
we
just-
got to
we can't-
pick like whatever
well, we-
is the hottest, dankest, most ripe meme at the time.
We
and
probably
talk
should choose
about it.
something that's not of non-visual, Because if you do something that's a visual, it's hard to explain that.
Well, no, yes and no, but I feel like if you pick something that's like in the mainstream, I think most people will be able to pick it out. Like they'll be like what you just said. I hadn't seen that meme, but I've seen other Kyle memes, so I related to it immediately. Like
that makes sense.
Do you know like where the actual term like meme came from?
No, but I'm sure you do. Go ahead and tell me, you
Off
fucking
the
nerd.
top of my head, I don't know the exact details, but it was made back in like the 18th century. This is no joke. Like you can actually look this
So
up.
you don't know the exact details, but you know for sure it was
Like
made in the 18th
verbatim,
century?
I can't do it off the top of my head, but what I'm saying is it was a term coined by basically, I don't know if he was a scientist, a philosopher, whatever it was. He basically said the human conscious can relate to certain images as a whole. So if one person sees something, they're more likely to share it with someone else, and then those two minds are connected in that instance by that one thing.
Sounds like some shit a nerdy white person came up with.
Exactly. That's probably what it was.
And
It's
that's how
probably
it
Whitey
started off.
McWhiterson.
Whitey McWhiterson and his butch wife,
What's her
Mrs.
name?
McWhiterson.
Mrs. McWhiterson the third.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Also his cousin. Why? What's going on?
So what's going on right now is Jake is trying to fix up Julian's car. I'm gonna talk to the folks a little while you're doing that. So I'm kind of soloing this right now. I'm watching our garage mechanic here, Clitoris Bitterus. He's really struggling to fix up Julian's car.
He's not really struggling.
If you want to know what Julian drives, have you ever seen one of those like the Back to the Future car, but even more shitty? It's kind of like that, but all black too, and it's a Volkswagen. So he's always over here, and he's always getting our buddy to fix up his car, and just kind of we stand around, we give him moral support, talk to him a little bit. Jake's walking up here. He's picked up a toolbox, walking around the car. He's really looking like he's questioning what he's doing with his life right now. And I can't blame him. Definitely seems like he's a little bit perplexed by this situation. So yeah, I think this is just going to be like a short one. We're coming up on like the 7-minute mark. This might be like a little 10-minute. We might call it like the 10-minute what are we doing blast. So we'll just kind of keep everybody in the loop with what we're doing. And yeah, so this one's probably going to be a little bit shorter. But I think what we also want to do is we want to get more feedback from the people that regularly listen to us ramble stupidly. So if you've heard this one in particular, send us a comment of something you want us to basically shoot the shit about. Can be political, can be not political, can be funny, can be not funny. And we're just going to talk about it, shoot the shit, and record it. So I'm going to get back to watching. Don't worry about it.
No,
I'm whispering in the people's ears.
Don't whisper in
They
there.
like it when I do this.
Don't whisper.
It's sensual. So anyways, yeah, leave us your comments. Tell us what you want us to shoot the shit about, and we'll do it. Talk to y'all later. Bye, bitches.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.